All right, guys, it's Giovanni from Of the Traveler, and today we're looking at the Bellroy Apex, the pinnacle of 10 years of design. I guess at this point it's 11 years of design and expertise. But anyways, this is their concept car of a bag, something that they took 10 years of experience and know-how in producing what they feel is the expression of the last 10 years of their business. So let's get into it. Number one, I love this bag. But just to get the elephant out of the room, this thing is crazy expensive. It's $450 US. Yeah, it's a lot of money. But then again, that's all relative. Maybe for some people, $450 isn't a big deal. For me, it is. And with this particular bag, this wasn't sent to me. I actually paid for this bag. It was quarantine times. And I saw it and I liked it. So I got it. And what's nice about this particular bag is that for me, this is like Marie Kondo stuff. When I see this bag, when I use it, it sparks joy. And let's get into it. I want to show you some of the things that I like, some of the things that I don't like, and then you can make a decision as to whether or not this is something for you. So the first thing that you're going to notice is the color. And you're going to notice this material, this kind of like crinkly, kind of like hard material. It's not super soft, but it is really durable, really water resistant, weather resistant. It's an awesome material. I like this material so much that I went ahead and I purchased Bellroy's sling in the same material, and their transit, their travel bag, which eventually I'm going to review as well. I also got it in this material. So what is this material called? It's Baida Nylon. So if I'm not mistaken, Baida meaning sea or ocean in Korean. So this material is made using 100% consumer or industrial, pre-consumer industrial waste. There it goes. But it's 100% recycled material. And then it's heat treated, and then they add some coating onto it. So what ends up happening is you get this very unique, like kind of like crinkle feel to the fabric, but then it's super abrasion resistant. It is super weather resistant. It is such a cool fabric, and it's very, very unique. So if you want to stand out a little bit, having something that not every other bag is going to have in terms of what it looks like on the outside and feels on the outside, this is a good one. All right, so what else do I like about this bag? So first of all, I love the aesthetic of it. I think this bag is super sleek, has a nice silhouette to it. Yeah, it does look a little bit like the Bellroy Shift, but there's definitely similarities here, but really the function of how things work with this bag are a little bit different than the Shift. And of course, the materials are just a notch above what the Shift brings. But anyways, you see it's a super sleek, nice silhouette. You see really cool stuff like these straps. Yeah, they have a little bit of foam padding to it, but the outside of it here, it's all leather accents. Gives it a nice, really professional, polished feel to it. The back panel, which we'll get into a second, really nice, very comfortable. But here you see, again, some leather accents, leather here. The rungs for the hook enclosure are all leather as well. So really nice materials that you'll see here. And on the inside, you have like this meshy material for the pockets, for the tablet pocket, and then for the different other pockets that you see here. Again, some leather accents as well. So also, of course, in terms of materials, YKK zips, I mean, standard stuff for this level of bag. So awesome bag. It looks beautiful, really sleek, clean lines. You can take this bag anywhere. You can take it to the office. You could take it traveling with you. You could take it really anywhere. And because of the material, even if you want to go on a hike, go out into the wilderness, you'll be fine. The bag expands out quite a lot, despite, right now it's empty, but you can see here, you have quite a bit of space that you can pack a bunch of stuff. This is if I'm not mistaken, it's 25 liters. But anyways, it's a pretty big size for this particular bag. And if I got the liters right, I'll put it in the comments. I'll put a correction in the comments. Something else that I like is that the bag is incredibly comfortable. So this back paneling here, it contours to the body. So a little bit of a lumbar support that you see here. It contours, really comfortable. I've had this thing packed out with all my work tools and equipment, plus a couple books, my laptop, a tablet, just really packed out, and it just felt good. I'm not a big fan of sternum straps. I took the sternum strap off, but really I don't miss it. It's fine. It's okay. So one of the things I want to talk about is clever features. If you're in a place that is quiet and you want a bag that you can open or close quietly, this is the one, because you can close this bag with this hook enclosure. That's it. And then if you want to open it, you can just open it and it opens up. And you don't even need to really do zips or anything like that, but it opens up nice, gives you full access to the entire bag. Yeah, real nice. So on either side, there are two-way zips. So if you want to keep this and just turn it into like a big sack, you can do that as well. So you got the zips here, but really I like, when I'm packing this thing out, I like to open this up and use that. Some clever features that the bag has. So you have a laptop pocket, tablet or document pocket, and then they have what they call their tool belt. So a lot of the external stuff like tools, accessories that you're going to use, they want to keep it as a circle around the bag, which is nice. So here you have these two meshy pockets where you can put some stuff. I actually, this is the tool bag that I take with me to work. This is a Dyneema pouch. And what I do is I tend to just pop this in here, and it's really easy for me to take out later. Real nice. Here you have these pockets. So you have this zip pocket, it's meshy inside, and then you have two pockets here that are separated with a divider. And what's kind of cool about the design ethos of this bag is that they intended for a lot of these features to lay dormant until you need them. They don't get in the way. They're not in your face. You gotta use me, you gotta use me. It's happened to me where I'm just like, oh, I could use a pocket for this external hard drive. And I look in the bag, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, perfect. There it is. Or maybe I'm carrying something, I'm like, man, I need to put this somewhere. I'm like, oh, here's this meshy pocket here. And it just happens. It's very organic the way this bag is used. Also, what's really nice about it is that this is magnets all over the place that keep things closed. There's a little magnet here as well that you can use. Really nice, great bag. Like I said, you can take this anywhere with you and it just looks good. If you get caught in a rainstorm, I mean, you'll be fine. This fabric is super weather resistant. I really can't say enough good things about this bag. It's one of those packs that when I see it at work, like on a chair or sitting on the floor or something, I just feel happy using it because it just looks nice, especially even when you're wearing it. It looks really nice, very classy bag. You'll be very unique. So some of the things that I don't like. The major issue that I have with this bag, one of the things that keeps me from just making this bag my one and only bag for all time is there is no external water bottle pocket anywhere. They said then what you should do is use these internal pouches as water bottle pockets. And for me, that's a non-starter because I'm not going to put my Surface Book 2 in here and a tablet and other electrical equipment with condensation. And for me, that's big. So whenever I end up using this bag, I tend to just carry the bottle in hand, which is not great. I would prefer to just put it in my backpack. But then again, some people don't care about that, and that's fine. But for me, it's a big consideration. The other thing that I'm not a big fan of is, I'll show you. Let's close this up. I tend to roll with a Peak Design tech pouch with work. I have a bunch of stuff in there, and the Peak Design tech pouch is pretty big. It'll take up the bottom of this pack. What kind of I'm not a big fan of is when I open this and I have the laptop in here as well, it's hard for me to take the pouch out. It's hard for me to, maybe if I have my little tool bag in there, it's hard for me to take the tools out from the side just using this little side pocket or this side access. I'm not a big fan of it. It's not, for me, it's not big enough. So I find myself having to unlatch the hook more often than not. Yeah, so that's another consideration. On either side of the bag, you have two little accessory pockets, quick access pockets. These are pretty small. I tend to keep some Skittles in here, maybe some sanitizer, hand wipes, stuff like that, but they're pretty small. So again, most of the stuff will go into the main cavity and in the inside pockets anyways. So one thing that I also don't like about it is that if I want to get to just my laptop, I don't want to get to any of the stuff that's in here. I just want to get to what's with my laptop. I can't do that. I can't just open this up on the side and grab my laptop. I have to open this, lift up, and then pull out. Maybe I'm being nitpicky here. I don't know. But I would love to have isolated laptop access where if all I'm grabbing is my laptop, then so be it. The Knackback does that. There's a lot of bags that are doing that now, that you can just grab your laptop without having to really bother the rest of your pack. And that's one of the things that bothers me about this bag. So really, just to rattle off quickly, the things that I like, I love the aesthetics of this bag. I think this bag is super sleek. It's like stealth bomber technology with materials that are revolutionary, recycled material, abrasion resistant, water resistant. I love it. It really looks nice. Also, I love that it's super comfortable. This is a really comfortable bag. It has some clever features like these internal pockets, all these pockets that happen, that they stay out of your way until you need them. I think that's awesome. I love the looks of it once again, and like I said, it just sparks joy. Things that I don't like, the number one thing for me is no outside water bottle pocket. I feel that the side access is a little bit too small. The little quick access pockets are a little bit too small. And then also, what was the last thing that I was mentioning? Oh yeah, it's like I can't get to my laptop without having to open up the whole bag. But in the end, guys, this is a beautiful bag. Is it worth $450? That's up to you. Was it worth it for me? I would say yeah. I really like this bag. I use it in my rotation on a regular basis. Yeah, I review quite a number of bags, but I have a couple of packs that I just keep as my rotation for work, and this is one of them. I just really like this bag, especially if I'm going to like a higher end office and I need my backpack and I'm not taking like my Bedouin Genghis bag, which is a little bit higher level. Then I'm just taking this bag because it does look sleek, and I have received compliments on it. So guys, give the Bellroy Apex a look. Like I said, it's expensive, but you are going to have a bag that will last you a long time. So like and subscribe if you'd like, no pressure. But coming soon, I'll be doing some further reviews. I'll be doing the Attitude Supply ATD1. I'll be talking a little bit about all the slings that I'm currently using. I currently use 3 slings in my day-to-day life and in my travels, and some other things that I have ready to go. So thanks for tuning in, and leave some comments. If you have any questions, I'm always super responsive. All right, take it easy, guys.